So growing up, my parents had this cool 1970s stereo system. It's a classic one. Looks similar to this. It had the record player, it had the 8-track player and the FM AM, and then it had a place to store your records, your 33s. And my parents used to play it all the time. And one day I was sorting, this was like 1979. I was looking through all the vinyl records and I come across this album with a very peculiar picture. And it's this picture of a guy sitting on his bed. It's got boxing gloves hanging. He's looking down at a mask. It's Billy Joel, the Stranger. And it's like, Billy Joel? And my dad goes, oh, he's great. You want to put on the record? I said, yeah. So we put it on, and it was like, what is this? This is amazing. Had songs called Moving Out, The Stranger, Just the Way You Are, Italian Restaurant, Vienna, Only the Good Die Young, She's Always a Woman to Me. And I was like, this guy's great. Dad, do you have any more from Billy Joel? He says, well, we got 52nd Street on 8-track. So we pop that on, and immediately, first song, pops you right in the face. Big Shot comes on. And then right after that, it has this classic ballad, Honesty. And then it goes into this really cool jazz-esque style with Zanzibar and Rosalina Eyes. And it was like, this guy's amazing. Well, those two albums I listened to over and over and over and over. This guy I loved as a young kid. And let's fast forward. 1983 is when I really got into music. And just by chance, he released Innocent Man. And Innocent Man had some great songs on it. I remember listening to it on the radio. His videos are so cool with Tell Her About It and Uptown Girl and Keeping the Faith and the song Innocent Man. It was a massive hit. And I love that album. So, all right, let's move down to 1989. So 1989, my parents, who didn't have much money, and I loved percussion, they got me my first drum set for Christmas in 1989. And Stormfront had just come out. I had the CD. I played that over and over in the drums. Tried to emulate Liberty DeVito, even though the guy's like a foot taller than me, but I cranked on those drums. He plays so hard. And I played and played and played and played and played. And I played Billy Joel on the drums all the time. All right, let's go to 93. 93 was a senior in high school, and he released River of Dreams. And the last song on that is called Famous Last Words. And the chorus goes, these are the last words I have to say. And I was like, is he done recording? And he was. He even said it. And I was so discouraged. I'm like, oh, Billy. So I went to college, 98. I graduated in 2001. And my family treated me to see Billy Joel live. And I don't know why I waited so long to see him. They took me up to Montreal, and just by chance he was with Elton. And they put on this amazing show. I went to see Billy, and I was like, so I went again. I went again. I went again. I had gone 5 times when I met Lori, and we were talking about artists we loved, and I said, I love Billy Joel, and she goes, oh, me too. And I was like, yes, she loves Billy. Woo! And I said, you got to go see him in concert. And we did. We actually went to see him with Elton again at Foxborough. And I said, was that amazing? She says, yes. I go, you have to see him solo, which we did. 2015, October 2015. Lori sits me down on the couch. She says, I got your Christmas present. You have to find out now. And I said, no, wait. And she says, no, you have to. I said, okay. She says, we're going to Madison Square Garden to see Billy Joel. And I was like, really? And we did. And it was, I think it was October 21st, 2015. And just by chance, the Mets were playing in the playoffs. And they were about to beat the Dodgers. And Billy played all my favorites, and I was that typical fan, just freaking out, standing up, singing the song as loud as I can, doing air percussion, air drums. We didn't start the fire, over and over, you know what I mean? And I was, oh, it's so good at Madison Square Garden. And when we left the concert, I was wired. So Lori says, do you want to go home? I said, no, let's walk in the city for a bit. So we walked, and suddenly we hear this crowd cheering at a sports bar. And I go, I think the Mets won. And then Lori looked up at the Empire State Building, and it was lit up Mets colors. And I go, hey, they won. So we went home, and now it's 2024, and Billy released a new song that he wrote. And just by chance, it's right before my 50th birthday. And it's like, it's so perfect. Billy's been a constant in my life all 50 years. In 31 years, I wait, and he releases a single right before my birthday. And there he is, Billy. He's the best in my mind. He's been a constant in my life, and I'm so grateful he's been there in my life those 50 years.